any of us can understand the loss that you go through losing a child. We can watch it from the outside, but fortunately we haven't gone through that, and you just can't imagine what that's like. I think the greatest gift that they were given is what they've done with their grief and turned it around for this community, and the gift that they've given to this community.
It's been, 11 years now? 11 years, $500,000. Looking back in retrospect, how you got to where you are today, I mean, you don't do this to get awards. You were giving you an award. I know both of you, and I know that's not why you do it, but what has it meant for you to experience this loss and then to see what has been created out of it?
I love how much it helps people. After Joe died, you could feel the love from all the family and friends in the community, and this is a day that comes back where you can feel the love again.
Talk about Joey a little bit.
He was very easygoing.
He was a lover, not a fighter, he said.
Yes, he always said he was a lover, not a fighter.
We never understood that.
He, there was one situation at the golf course where an individual had a little too much to drink, and he got a little nasty with one of the girls, and the girl had just bragged all over Joey how he walked out into the guy and told him he had to leave the course and he wouldn't take any guff from the guy. And that's what, that's Joey. When he was younger, he used to get up early in the morning and go fishing, and we go to this little store over there by Brown's Lake, and I get chocolate donuts for him, get chocolate milk, and I get a coffee. And we get in the boat and we drift, catching release bass on Brown's Lake. We enjoyed doing that. He was just a good kid that probably didn't deserve it, but we don't make that call.
Right.
After Joe passed away, we wanted to kind of carry on his legacy and his name.
Right.
Because he was as young as he was, and he was a good person, a really good person. So he loved wakeboarding. We couldn't really raise too many funds wakeboarding. We didn't know how to do that. The other thing was golf. He loved golf. And we felt this was the best way to celebrate Joey, is to have a golf outing where we could raise funds to help kids, both locally and Children's Hospital. We decided to put a majority of our funds into research, and then a large percentage, about 70-30, 30 goes into local scholarships. It was a way to keep Joey's name alive, and it was therapy for us.
I didn't really know Kevin and Cyndi, but I do remember when Joey died. Dana immediately started calling people from the Montessori group, and okay, we gotta take food over, we gotta do this, we gotta, all that. And so then she got involved with the Joey, and I kind of just tagged along that first year, and told Kevin I would help out with the money and so forth. But I'd say that's when my relationship really started with Kevin. And then the type of people they are, that just grows from there.
When Joey passed, my daughter and I golfed in the first outing. When I was asked to help with the Joey, he said, we could use a little help with lunch. Pretty soon I was running the lunch and the dinner for several years. But beyond that, I've participated in many other charity golf outings with Kevin. And I've even participated in outings where Kevin has participated as a volunteer outside of the Joey. I would describe Kevin as extremely generous. He has inspired me. I'm a better person because knowing Kevin.
My daughter Rachel and Lacey went to school Montessori together, so I guess that would be the first place that I met them. And through our kids, we were, saw them at different events and things like that. But what sticks out the most to me is when Cyndi called me when they took Joey into the hospital. And fully preparing when they heard that he was sick for a long journey of treatments and things like that. And what a terrible thing to be told, you know, that your 16-year-old son is now going to fight this battle. And a day later, she called and told me what had happened.
And I think I can say this because I've got a little bit of experience in this area. When there's a diagnosis, life changes, and there are two places you can go with it. You can shrivel up and go away, or you can embrace life and embrace the lesson. What was that process for you?
I wanted as much privacy as I could get and try and figure out and be there for the girls, and I really didn't know what was the right move to make, because I just felt that this horrible thing had just happened and it affected all of us. I had never lost a child before, but my children had never lost a sibling, and I didn't know how to help them through that. So I wanted to be there for them. So my family was the most important part. They gave us a book about leukemia. It had this percentage of what happens to the families. Who gets leukemia, who else will get it. But the thing that really struck me was more than half of the families, the parents got divorced, and I thought, this isn't going to happen to us. I'm not going to let this happen. So I just, even though I wanted to hide, I couldn't. So I just kept staying out there and supported each of them in whatever it was they wanted to do. The fact that those two could continue on with what they were doing was what made me be stronger, because I had to make sure they kept going on. Kevin and I, we just lived for them.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's an interconnection between the whole family, and it's a strong interconnection. If you have that strong interconnection, you will stay together.
Right.
Everybody looking out for everybody else.
I would say they're both the type of people that want to do whatever they can to help you or anybody that they know of that's having trouble. We've all sat in the meetings where we're trying to say who should get the scholarships, and Kevin can't say no. So he has to figure out, how are we going to get the money, how are we going to do it, or whatever, to give the scholarships, instead of telling someone that's been affected by cancer that, sorry, you don't quite pass it. And he has the guidelines, but he kind of goes by them. But they're always there for you.
One year, I was the person who gave the donations to both schools, and so I had to get up there and talk and hand out the donation. But I was watching them, and I can't tell you the people that went up and talked to Kevin and Cyndi and just were so wonderful to them, and how much they get out of giving that money and do that on behalf of their son.
Eric Lunderskoff is one of the earliest recipients of the Joey Scholarship. He graduated from Burlington High School, I'm not sure what year, and he went on to college and became a nurse and a special nurse?
Oncology nurse at
Oncology.
Children's Hospital in Milwaukee.
In the hot unit.
Yes, he was in the hot unit.
So Eric was one of the first scholarship awards recipients. He tells the story that the little kids will say to him, well, you don't know what it's like. And he says, yes, I do. 15 years ago, whatever it was, I was you laying in that bed. And so just an outstanding young man.
Talk about paying it forward. That
Right.
is truly, a gift. And he is a gift to a lot of people now, so paying it forward even more and more and more.
Yeah.
That's what those monies are meant for. That and other things that have come about. 5 or 6 years ago, the pancake breakfast we brought to the blood center in to do swabs. And the foundation brought the blood center in, and the foundation paid for the swabs. And the swabs were $25, and with the amount of people that swabbed, it came to well, a little under $1,000 right around there. From that came an individual who matched. A 19-year-old was a match, and this girl needed bone marrow. She needed it fairly quickly. So the individual had to go through physicals and testing and all this stuff, and
Give a lot of blood.
yes, and prior to that, give blood. And a week before, where this individual worked, they would come in and give 2 shots a day to build the white blood cells. They went to the blood center and they put, we call them knitting needles in their arms, and for 4 hours, the person sat there and they took all their blood out, took all the white cells out, put all the white cells back in, and knocked her out for a couple of days. Just before Christmas, this person got an email. And the email said that the girl, because you can't know who they are, you can't have any contact with them, that the girl was going home for Christmas, which was a very nice thing. And that was Lacey.
That was your daughter.
Yes.
For them to take a tragedy like that and turn it into something positive, and to bring all their family and friends together, was something it never crossed my mind not to be part of it, to do whatever they needed me to do.
And I think as far as being part of the foundation, what that's done for specifically us is
Met so many people.
we've met a lot of great people, but it's also taught our daughter, who's now in grad school, that how to give back and how to be a part of that. And you see, not just with Casey, but you see so many kids that are kids of the board members or friends or whatever that don't golf, but yet they come in the morning and they help set up, and Dan's daughter comes and runs the cookout, and Jean's daughter comes, so Rachel, anybody that is home says, wow, I gotta go do this. And none of us are telling them they have to, but it's that they want to. So I think that's
it really has, for all of us, given us another avenue for, as a family, giving back.
Once a year to be able to do this, and just to be able to bring Joey back, and he's not back, but he is that day. And anybody that's been there for the golf outing always knows that we talked to Joey a little bit that day.
It was after Joey died that they opened Burlington Flowers and Interiors, and that was within the year of when he passed. And so that has been such an asset to the community also, and the things that they donate to and get involved with on that level is another way that they give back so much to the communities.
Sometimes individuals will walk into the flower shop that I don't know, and they'll bring a donation because they think it's such a wonderful idea and a great thing that's happening within the community. And they get teary-eyed, I get teary-eyed, and they leave. It's not just always the businesses. The businesses have always been very generous with their donations. Do I name the businesses? One of the local companies sponsored their team. And
well, I think we mentioned that company over Alzheimer's. They were very, very, and they have been very supportive, but they sponsored a team and printed shirts with Joey on it.
Maybe it was the second year.
Yeah, and they ran at Al's Run, and all those monies went into the foundation. It was pretty cool.
It was really cool. We hadn't done that before. Of course, I cried for a long part of the way because there's lots of children on a viewing stand when the race starts. And so whereas Kevin can go and talk to the families and visit with them, I can't. I'm too emotional about the pain that they're going through, the struggle that they're going through at the moment, and I can't talk about it with them. I can pray for them. I can send him as my consigliere.
Mouthpiece.
But I can't help one-on-one.
When you talk about the money, you switch gears a little bit and you say the 500,000, 11 years. Personally, I don't think it's enough. I'm not happy with 500. I want to get $1 million.
Keep going.
I think so. If the people that work with me will put up with me, sure.
Well, that's a hard one to ask.
Yeah, it might be a one-man board, or just me and Cyndi. But I would like to hit $1 million. Before they put me in the ground, I'd like to hit $1 million for Children's Hospital and for the scholarships. And that would allow those scholarships to go on for a few more years. You got to give it.
Right.
Give it. You're helping the kids. That's what it's all about. It's all about kids. Because that's what Joe was a kid.
A 6-foot kid.
He was a big boy.
I'm a crier, so as you can see.
You have to speak.
Yes. Well, hey, Kevin and Cyndi, we love you. Thank you for everything. Thanks for having us be involved in the foundation and a part of your lives. And looking forward to celebrating the rest of your future with you.
Yeah. And what I would say, Kevin and Cyndi, is I love you. Thanks for being there. Thanks for asking us and letting all of us be a part of this journey. We know it will end at some point. We know we're gonna, you're gonna be ready to do that. We're here to support you, and however that might be, but we know we're friends forever. Love you.
And Kara and Lacey too.
Yes.
Love you.
Kevin, Cyndi, Lacey, Kara, thank you guys so much for doing what you've done for Burlington. It's been incredible for this community. As I mentioned, way more than scholarships or gifts to children. It's been inspiration for Burlington. I love you guys and look forward to participating in one way or another for as long as you want to continue.
Kevin and Cyndi, I love you from the bottom of my heart. Lacey and Kara too. I will always be there for you as you have always been there for all of us. You so deserve this award, and I can't think of two better people to be honored.
Thank you so much. I wished I never had to be in this club. I don't want anyone else to join us. And if it wasn't for the community, we wouldn't be able to have raised $500,000 if people didn't come, if people didn't give, if people didn't spend. So it all depends on you. So thank you.
Well, it's very humbling, to say the least. This gift that we're being given really belongs to not just us, but to all the people that have helped us through the years, our board, and all the volunteers have helped us. We just basically had an idea. It was those people coming together that made that idea work. And that's what we hope will continue to happen. We hope that more people support it. That would be a little selfish on my part, because then I can hit the $1 million mark in 5 years rather than another 11, But we would like very much to thank everybody from the bottom of our hearts, from our whole family. Your thoughtfulness is overwhelming.